Mark Lakmann. I'm an instrumental music educator and chair of the music department at Logan High School in La Crosse, Wisconsin. For the past few years, I've been fortunate to have been a substitute tenor and bass trombonist for the Crosse Symphony Orchestra. Playing with the LSO is truly one of the great highlights of my professional playing career. Our theme for the month of November is nationalism in music. And when I think about what nationalism means to me, I think about music that defines people of a specific country. It is music that is so ingrained in the culture that it could be described as an anthem for that country. Two favorite works come to mind, though they don't employ the typical folk tunes or native melodies which many nationalistic works employ. Because I'm a trombonist, you might notice that these works tend to be a bit brass heavy. My first favorite nationalistic work is by American composer Aaron Copland. His piece, Fanfare for the Common Man, was written in 1942 on a commission from Eugene Goossens, who was the music director of the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra. In December of 1941, Japan had attacked Pearl Harbor, and the inspiration for Copland's Fanfare was born. Copland was quoted as saying, "It was the common man, after all, who was doing all the dirty work in the war and the army. He deserved a fanfare." Copland has been able to define the spirit of America through the use of his original musical language, which includes the use of perfect fourths, fifths, unisons, and octaves. In Fanfare for the Common Man, Copland grabs our attention, beginning with percussion. Then he sends 3 trumpets soaring in unison with the main theme. He then adds French horns, trombones, and finally tuba. In only 46 measures of music, Aaron Copland is able to capture the essence of the ordinary American and wrap it up in a fanfare for kings. Another nationalistic work that I just love is Crown Imperial by Sir William Walton. It was commissioned in 1936 by the BBC for coronation festivities for King George VI on May 12, 1937. Written in the style of Elgar's Pomp and Circumstance marches, Crown Imperial embodies the majestic, noble, and dignified characteristics of the royal family, and thus the country itself. The first A section begins with a building intensity in the strings and woodwinds that gives way to building brass, exploding percussion, which then includes double and triple tonguing in the brass section. The trumpet then signals the B section, at which point the string section plays a flowing, steady march melody that is characteristically British. After repeating the A and B sections with slight variations, the final section builds to a climax with massive sustained chords fit for kings and queens. Anthem, as defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary, is a song or hymn of praise or gladness. Undeniably nationalistic in character, I would describe both Fanfare for the Common Man and Crown Imperial as anthems for the United States and Great Britain, respectively. This is the perfect example of how music can describe something that is indescribable. Both Aaron Copland and Sir William Walton composed works which characterize the emotion, strength, and perseverance of the people of their motherland. I love these works, and I encourage you to explore these and other nationalistic works throughout November. Thank you so much for watching the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra's Meet the Musicians series. Please stay tuned for next week's episode that will feature clarinetist Josh Baker.